welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Caitlin. If this is your first time here, I focus on lifestyle, beauty, travel, and plus size styling videos. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. Okay y'all, welcome back to a monthly goals planning something. I don't even know what to call it anymore. We are in February. I wanted to come on here and share with you what my February goals will be. Of course, it's going to pretty much be the same thing as last month. If you guys did not check out that video, I will link it here. But now, what I didn't do, okay? I didn't work out, barely. I did not meal prep, okay? What else I didn't do? I did not save like I was supposed to. What else? Oh, but here's what I did do. I did commit to no TV and no social media after 7 p.m. Monday through Friday from 7 to 7. I did commit to that, and I did do dry January. However, there were a couple of slip-ups. I'm gonna be honest. And I want to say I lasted for a good 3 weeks. Now, I am not one of those people who say, you know, like, I really don't need a challenge. If I want something to drink, I'll get something to drink. If I don't want anything to drink, I don't get anything to drink. So yeah, I guess I failed. I mean, 21 days, I feel like that's better than none, right? So I did mess up with that. Yeah, so let's not talk about what I didn't do. Let's talk about February, and let's talk about what I plan on doing for the month of February. So if you have not ever set any goals, whether it's professionally, personally, financially, you know, I highly recommend. Sometimes you can look back over the things that you were supposed to do or the things that you say you were going to do and check them off. This time around, I'm doing things a little bit differently. I am going to break things down in weeks for myself. So instead of saying I am going to work out 5 days out of the week, I am now just breaking that down to where it's more achievable, and I plan on working out like 3 times a week so that I can feel like I have accomplished something. So let's just get into February goals for 2025. Okay, so for February, I am just keeping it simple. Like, I am not adding a whole lot of things to do on my to-do list. I am not adding a whole lot of goals and all of that. This video is going to especially take you on a journey with me of just trying to do better. Okay, now like I said, I do have a few goals. Some things are just redundant. As far as content goals are concerned, I think I'm going to do that in another video. I think I'm just going to keep this video only about my personal goals and my financial goals and corporate goals. Now, as far as my personal goals, my goals are still the same. I plan on working out 3 times a week. That is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And my plan is to get up early to work out. Also, I plan on taking 1 Zumba class out of the week, because at first I was taking 2, or I wanted to take 2, but then that would mean that I'm working out 5 times, and I feel like that's too much pressure for me. So I think I'm just gonna do 1 day. If I make it to 2, that's fine. Back on my daily devotion, of course, I don't know if I shared that with you guys and maybe in my blog, but I have been taking the Bible day by day. So I started from the very beginning of Genesis, and I am still reading, you know, the Old Testament, and I am also doing my devotion if I don't do it during the day, I'm doing it at night so that I can have that relationship. And that was part of the whole fast that I did, with not, you know, entertainment as far as social media and as far as watching TV. I felt like I was putting all my time into those things and not really like talking to God, or I could have been, you know, doing other work besides watching TV and wasting my time. Okay, so we are back on the gravy train of meal prepping. Meal prepping is the only thing that has worked for me in the past, and I need to make sure that I stick to this. Now, my meal prep is going to be probably Monday through Friday, and then on the week, on that Saturday, probably kind of, you know, not be so strict, and then on Sunday I'll prep for Monday, and usually I can get back on track. So that's my goal, meal prep 5 days out of the week. I am going to incorporate juicing again, because that's what I did before. I am also back on my no spending. For the month of February, I am not spending any extra money. And what I mean by any extra money, I'm talking about clothes. That's my biggest issue. Food, I can kind of, I have a budget for that. But like spending like Amazon, clothes, thrifting, like I don't need nothing else. If you guys did not catch my last vlog or my last video or any of my videos for that matter, I know I posted a video of my husband challenging me to only spend $50 at the thrift store. I'll post that here. That was like a quick vlog and all the things that I got. But I did go thrifting like a couple of weeks after that, and I did pick up quite a bit of things. And so like now I don't need anything else. What I need is a gym. Okay, let's just be honest. So yeah, no spending, no extra spending as far as clothes is concerned. I know I can, that's not hard for me to do because I have a lot of stuff. And so when I say that I am going to really like manage my money better, that is part of it. On to my professional goals. You guys have heard me say I am studying for this exam. Of course, this exam is not required for my role currently. However, if I want to position myself to move up in the company, I need it. I have been doing so good with studying as far as last month is concerned. Again, I still feel like I'm a little dumb. I'm not gonna lie to you, I still feel a little slow. However, I'm just pressing forward. I do have plans to try and take the test by the end of March, which will give me more than enough time. If I take it, I pass it, move on to the next thing. But I am still studying. I am still keeping my schedule of studying at least 2 hours out of the day, and also looking at YouTube videos. I don't want to go into detail as far as like what type of exam it is. If you know God and you know the Lord and you have a direct path to Him, pray for me. Now, if you struggling, don't pray, because I need God to show up and show out. Okay, I need some prayer warriors. Now, my next goal for my professional was to enroll in some type of LinkedIn course or some type of course. I'm happy to say that on Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, I am enrolled in a self-leadership course. I did it a while back, but I'm so excited because I'm really trying to take that approach of being proactive, and these are all things that I want to do to better myself in my career versus my manager instructing me to take these things and stuff like that. So this course is going to be all day, well, class is going to be all day, it's going to be virtual, and it's all day. So I have already done the prep work. I've already reached out to my manager. She has to do her part, and I've already done my part. And so I'm excited about that. This is also something that I will be putting on my resume, something that I'm also going to be putting on my goals. I'm also reaching out to like 3 senior associates or leaders, or whether they are managers, directors, senior managers, senior vice presidents, all of those. So I am reaching out to them. I actually have a meeting. It was scheduled for, I want to say sometime this week. Yeah, it's sometime this week. I do have one scheduled. So she and I are going to just talk about, my career path and what steps I need to take in order to take me to the next level. Also, I am still keeping my logging off mentally on Fridays, as well as mentally on during the week, 1 hour. Sometimes I'm always working, right? I'm always Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5. I don't even take a lunch. I sit and I eat at my desk. We have a huge cafeteria or somewhat of an eating room, break room that has so many chairs, and it's so nice in there. It's so warm and cozy, and there's no reason why I need to be at my desk. So I am really working on taking a break. Even if I study on my lunch break or I edit a video on my lunch break, I really need to take advantage of it. Okay, so on to my financial goals. Back to budgeting. So we did not budget very well last month. I did not go to the bank like I said I was gonna go. I didn't do the things that I needed to do in order to position us for a better month. However, I will say this. I did enroll a lot of automation, let me say that. I did automate a lot of our bills, so that way there's no surprise of, oh, I forgot to pay this, I forgot to pay that. So like our light bill is automated, our water bill is automated. Of course, the mortgage is automated. But now that I have everything in some form of automation, I can now take at a weekly glance to see what I'm working with and put ourselves back on the budget. Today is day one. So when he gets paid, we're gonna both go to, sit down, look over our budget, look over our spending, and see what it is that we need to kind of, cut back on. Also, we're gonna look at all of our subscriptions that we are paying for, because we got Peacock, we got Disney Plus, we got Hulu, we got Netflix, and these companies, they make me so mad, because they know you want to watch these shows, so they put it on every other network so that you can't watch what you want to watch on one network. But now I don't care. We're gonna have to get rid of some of our subscriptions, because it's too much. I might as well get cable. So I also wrote down no spending, but I'm gonna scratch that out, because we are giving ourselves an allowance. We will be having some form of an allowance. So I will have an allowance, my husband will have an allowance. And I feel like if we do it that way, and we can use that money to spend it on what we want to spend it on. We do have some trips coming up, but I have plans to go to Essence this year, but I don't know if I want to take the train or if I want to fly. So I got until about 3 weeks to decide before I start booking my flights. But as I was saying, we are planning, to like just, scale back on a lot of things that we're doing, especially like eating out. We're going to start back cooking our meals. I'm only committing to 3 meals a week. Now, how much I want to save by the end of the month, again, I'm keeping it at 1,000 because I know it's doable. I could really go up a little bit more, but that's pushing it. And I want to be able to have extra, and I want to put everything into a specific category like we used to do, so that in the event my husband needs to get his oil change, we have money for that. So I want to get back to budgeting and get back to our finances and really in 2025 better off than we did in 2020. Okay, y'all, so that is the end of this video. Like I said, I did not put any content in here because I think I want to do a dedicated video for content purposes, and I probably will start that off in March, and I probably would do it as far as quarterly versus doing it monthly. I don't know, you tell me what you guys want to see. But y'all, I hope this inspires you to like write down your goals, figure out what it is that you want to do for the month. Doesn't matter how big or small, each goal that you set your mind to, you are able to obtain. Even if you fall like I have, just keep getting back on that horse and keep saying, okay, I gotta do better. Once you start training your thoughts and training your mindset to do better, I promise you, you will. Even though I did not have all of my wins last month, I did have some. So that's better than nothing, right? Okay, y'all. If you made to the end of this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you like, if you don't, it's okay. There's no pressure. But I will hope that you are inspired by any of my content. And if there's something that you want to see, comment below and let me know. You guys have a wonderful day, week, or night, whenever you guys are.